Semipalatinsk test site about 150 kilometers west of Semi was the anvil on which the Soviet Union forged its nuclear arsenal. Between 1949 and 1963, the Soviets pounded as 18,500 square kilometers patch of land known as the polygon, which more than 110 above-ground nuclear tests. People living near the polygon were exposed not only to acute bursts but also to low doses of radiation over the course of decades. From 1964 to October 19, 1999, 343 underground explosions with a yield of up to 150 kilotons were made. 70% of nuclear weapons tests in the USSR were carried out at the Semipalatinsk test site. The number of nuclear waste burials on Kazakhstani soil exceeded 300. The climate changed, water bodies dried up, air and vegetation were polluted. In the Semipalatinsk region, as well as in the neighboring Karaganda, Pavlodar, East Kazakhstan regions, the number of patients with cancer and blood diseases has increased. Infant mortality and the number of people born with disabilities have increased.
In 1991, the leader of Kazakhstan, Sultan Nazarbayev, called the Soviet area Semipalatinsk nuclear test site. The Soviet Union conducted 459 nuclear tests in Semipalatinsk, which polluted the area and caused early deaths, serious health problems, and gruesome birth defects among more than 1.5 million people. The problem of the RLCA arose and assumed alarming proportion in the 16th of the 20th century as a result of Saltus regulation of the large transborder rivers of the region, the Sirdarya and Amudarya, due to the flow of which the Aral in the past annually received about 56 cubic meters kilometer of water. A significant increase in the population living here, the scale of urbanization and the intensive land development, the construction in the past of large hydraulic engineering and irrigation facilities on the watercourses of the RLCA basin without taking into account the environmental consequences, created the condition for the drying out one of the most beautiful bodies of the water on the planet.
A direct consequence of the drying up of the sea has become dramatic climate change, felt not only in Central Asia but also in other regions. The Aral-Sea crisis zone directly covers the territories of Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, as well as indirectly Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan. A new salt desert with an area of 5.5 million hectares has appeared on the exposed part of the Aral-Sea over 90 days a year. The storms reach over it, carrying over 100 million tons of dust and toxic salts into the atmosphere for many thousands of kilometers annually. Threatening influence of the Aral-Sea catastrophe is observed all over the world today. According to international experts, poisonous salts from the Aral region have been found on the coast of Antarctica, on the glaciers on Greenland, in the forests of Norway and in many other parts of the world. To our great tragedy today, it has become a voice that is no longer possible to fully restore the Aral-Sea. The most important task of the present time to reduce the destructive impact of the Aral-Sea crisis on the environment and the livelihoods of millions of people living in the Aral-Sea region.